Hey guys, today we are going to finally decorate this cover. It's looking a little grimy back here. And I'm just tired of looking at the blinding blank space. So here are my thoughts. I recently found a sticker pack on Amazon, as one does, witch themed. And as I was going through it, just kind of like looking at it, it gave me like green witch vibes, which I'm not mad about. So I'm thinking the front cover will be like a green witch situation, and then in the back we're gonna do like a transition from the Seelie Kingdom to the Unseelie Kingdom. And if you're not familiar, those are fairy kingdoms. So I think the back will be much darker aesthetically. Trying to find the other ones. So I think that's the vibe we're going for here in the back. So I also have sticker books that I've had for literal years, and I still have not used these books up. I have used quite a few of the stickers, but we're still here. Future me would tell past me not to buy these books because I'm not like a crazy sticker user. Like, I'm not using a lot of stickers in my journaling overall. Like, I do use some stickers, but not enough where having 3 large sticker books is warranted. I much prefer these. They stick better, they last longer, and I can like see the full range of what I'm getting into, as opposed to with these, you're not going to see every single sticker in here before you buy it. So that's that. I'm going to go get some packing tape. Okay. And so we don't start with like a completely blank background. I'm going to use this paper here. So on the back we have kind of like some vines, and then on this side we have like wildflowers. I'm thinking I could use both sides of this, one for the front, one for the back. And if you're curious as to what paper, it is by, I think this is called Craft Consortium, and that's the name of the collection, the Emporium. If I can find it, I'll link it. I'll try to link everything I'm using in case anybody wants to know. And now we can just use a stick glue to adhere, because we are gonna tape over this anyway. So our front is gonna be the Seelie. So I'm gonna use this one, and as you can see, it did sort of create it a bit smaller than our cover. But once everything is done, that won't really matter, so don't get too stressed about it. And you don't have to like glue all the way to your corners, because we're gonna tape all around this to make sure it's protected and that it's gonna last me the whole year, because silly me, I bought a regular cousin and not the Avec, as I usually do. So I just have to make sure it all stays intact for a year. And this glue isn't the best. I'm just gonna sort of hold it and flip it and do the other side. This side, for the Seelie Kingdom, I'm going to do these flowers right here, like this. And again, we're just going to use our stick glue. If at any point during this process I become quiet, I sort of get lost in processes like this and I forget to speak, so please forgive me. that's good. So we're gonna go back to this side. And this side, I'm going to first look for a focal image that I can use. And I think I'm going to use like some of these mushrooms in here. I have quite a few mushrooms. That I want to use. Okay, I don't like this, so I might use this. So keeping the size of this in mind, I'm going to start attaching some stickers here. And you want to sort of think about the placement of your focal image. Do you want it to be floating on top, or do you want it sort of buried within or under the other stickers? So I think for this one, because it's so big, I'm going to put it down first. And then kind of stick the rest of the stickers around it. And if you own these books, you know they don't adhere well. So I'm just adding a little extra stickiness. And I'm gonna put it right in the middle here. Okay. And then we can start just putting our stickers. I have no rhyme or reason when I do this stuff. If you've watched my channel for a while, I don't usually have a plan. I kind of just go with the flow. So I'm sorry if it's confusing. I really love this butterfly, or rather this Luna moth. And this frog with the pink wings. Are you kidding me? Bring some more of these over. Here we go again, being all quiet. This is like super relaxing if you just want to do something creative, but nothing that like drains your brain. This is a good exercise. So if you have any notebooks, you can literally do this for any notebook you may have. I'm trying to cover up space where I can. So it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle in a way. But if some of the black peeks through, it's not a big deal, obviously, because we have that paper in the background, so that really helps sort of fill in space. Too many hands, I think. Let's see. Let me get all the blanks to the side that I've used. Here we have another mushroom. I think that would look nice. Over here, maybe. And we have our grimoire. And I think we can add that there. And then we can find something that can kind of go over. So the actual like gist of it is pretty done. I was gonna add more, but I feel like it might be overkill. So what I'll do is find little, like there's these little bees and bugs that I'll add. So like this one would look cute here. And we have this guy. He just happens to be green. And it's good to like just step away for a bit and take a look and see if there's too much or if there's just enough. I feel like we need something else here. So let's see if I can find something. I really like this horned beetle, so I'm gonna add it. It's pretty cool. And what else? We have like these little like ladybugs and stuff that we can add. I think maybe here, here, and here. We have a little jewel beetle here. And I think we're good. I feel like this is good. These were left over, and so is this one. So yeah, I really like how this looks. I like that I can see a border of the paper around it, so I think I'm gonna call this one done and flip it over, and let's start on our dark aesthetic. Let's look at this one and see if there's anything. I've used a lot of the ones in here. I feel like these are more more like esoteric in nature, not so much like fairy-ish, you know. So yeah, let's just see what we can find. I really like this snake and this deadhead moth. Okay, I don't really feel anything here except for these two, so I'm just gonna leave it open on the side, and then let's take a look in here. This is more like I don't know, there's something very folksy about this that I don't care for. Yeah, there's really nothing here that's like calling out to me. So let's go back to the flower book. this dark flower. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Hopefully it's not broken. It looks like I tried to use this before and it ripped. So yeah, this is a nice big sticker that can take up a lot of space. Let's go ahead and glue some of it down. And start sticking stuff down without too much thought, as I do. I really like this hand. And we have our tarot cards that I think I'll put there. And we have another butterfly. I love butterflies so much. Butterflies and moths, I love them. We have our witch, which I think I'll stick her down there. We have our very unseelie type throne, dark and mysterious. We have a crooked little cottage. And we have, of course, our owl. And we have a crystal ball. And then we have our crow. And here we have another unseelie type witch. And there was another that I know missing. Thought I had like a goat. It's not. I guess not. Okay. We can use maybe this heart here. And maybe we can add her somewhere. Like here or here. Yeah, let's add her here in the middle. Let's add her here because I forgot that I have my snake. But I'm not going to use a snake because there's no space in between his squigglies. So I may just end up putting this guy here. Right. So now comes the fun part. We get to cover this up. I'm thinking that we sacrificed a lot of space on the other side. Maybe there's some things I can sacrifice here because honestly I like the way it looks. I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. No, I forgot the cat. I feel like he's a bit cartoony for this backside, but I love him, so I'm gonna use him even though technically he doesn't really go. Let's take a look. Sorry, I gotta bring this up to my face. There's a lot of black and white here, so I'm gonna break that up with the cat. Okay, so now we do what we do with our Scotch tape. Your first strip, you want to let it like overlap on the edge. because you're going to, this got stuck. Oh, so weird. I guess it's just stuck. Oh, okay. I'm gonna glue this to this because this soft cover got stuck and I don't have the patience. I'm gonna do the outer edges first. Okay. And then I'm just gonna cut, sorry, I should have done this beforehand, but I'm just gonna cut like on the corner so that when I fold this over, it's not gonna mess up it from adhering to the actual cover instead of the other side of that tape. So then you fold this over. I like to do it carefully, slowly, so that I can make sure it's all the way to the edge here. And if you have any like excess, you can just cut it like that. And once you have the corner done, honestly, the rest is super easy because you're not having to like cut the corners like we just did. You can just pretty much measure and cut and tape down. So on the edge, I want to line up the edge first, as close to the edge as possible. And then I will bring it in. It might go a little bit on your back page, but I don't use this back page, so I don't really care if it gets all jumbled in there. It's gonna end up not being used anyway. I don't use any of these back pages on this. So yeah, that is our back cover. It's looking really good. You can take a bone folder if you have one to try to like just clean out any excess bubbles you may have. But as time goes on, like these bubbles will go away. So I wouldn't get too fixated on them. So yeah. And now, see how there's like a gap? We're gonna fix that at the end, but that's why you needed to get as close as possible to the edge. So now we're gonna do this side. No more to say really about this house. At the game stage, I use these big, oh, this one actually is the right way to do the corner. So you're gonna make overlaps and go over the edge, and before you like close out where the corner is, flap it down. So yeah, I think it looks so cute. I love it. It's exactly what I pictured in my brain. Okay, so last step, we're gonna duct tape the spine, and there we go. Looks really good. What I would say you could do also is just take a look at your edges. If you feel like they're just a bit too long, you can come in here and just cut around with a smaller scissor. And then just to be extra sure that, I mean, duct tape should not go anywhere. It's duct tape. But if you want to give it more of a leaf or more securement, you can then put packing tape over your duct tape like this. And again, I'm gonna fold down, keeping it flush. And then bring it over your duct tape. And you can use your bone folder. Just make sure that is nice and secure. And there you go. All new covered Hobonichi. I'm going to have a flip of my January pages for you guys, but just wanted to show you. You can't really tell, you know, the little white stuff. I think it looks cool. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this not tutorial on how to just stick stickers on your cover and then, you know, wrap it with tape. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I've gotten awkward enough, I think. See you, bye.